What's going on, guys? It's Suk and I am back with a brand new video on SuperDuprTech, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you what it's like to play games on the 2019 21.5 inch 4K iMac. So without any further ado, let's hit the titles. The first thing that I am going to mention is the model of iMac which I am using has an Intel Core i3 quad-core processor which cannot turbo boost. It also has the 2GB Radeon Pro 555X along with 8GB of RAM. I will leave the specs of this machine in the description along with links to where you can purchase it for the cheapest prices. The games that I played on this machine were Battlefield 5, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, Apex Legends, Mafia 3, CSGO, Firewatch, Destiny 2 and Fortnite. These games were then played at high graphic settings at a range of different resolutions. Now the first resolution that I played was 4K or 4096 by 2304, and as you can see there are some big surprises, with Black Ops 4 probably being the biggest surprise with a seriously impressive average above 60 frames per second. Now this alone is actually quite crazy, especially as you factor in that this is the entry or base model of the iMacs. It's not even the 5K model. You've also got Apex Legends and GTA which average just over 30 frames per second, with Fortnite coming in just below 30. Now after seeing those results I was eager to lower the resolution and see what would happen, so therefore I lowered it to Full HD or 1920 by 1080, and would you look at that, CSGO along with Black Ops 4 now averaged over 90 frames per second. Destiny 2 also came in very close to a 60 frames per second average, which is actually quite interesting to see as it's close to the frame rate and resolution you'll find on most consoles. Apex and GTA were on par with each other, and you'll also find that Firewatch and Battlefield performed very similarly with an average around 27 frames per second. If you have ever watched any of my previous videos in which I test the gaming performance of different Macs, then you'll know what will be happening next. I had to lower the resolution further, and would you take a look at that. Once that happened and I lowered the resolution to 1280 by 720, both CSGO and Black Ops 4 came into a close average or exceeding 140 frames per second. All while Firewatch, Battlefield, GTA and Apex were in that same average group, averaging anywhere from around 46 to just under 60 frames per second. Also taking a closer look at Destiny 2, you can see that it averaged over 100 frames at this resolution, and if you take a closer look at Fortnite, it actually averaged over 70 frames per second. Now yes, you won't actually see any benefit from this as the display itself tops off at 60Hz, so it may be a good idea to limit the amount of frames and use that extra horsepower for more detail or ultra or the best graphical settings. So there you have it. Yes, you can play some games on a Mac, some games, others you may need to compromise, but it by all means is possible to play some games on Apple's Mac hardware. Now yes, macOS is not very well optimized for gaming, which is why the machine has to run Windows for the support of DirectX. And because of that, more than 90% of the overall PC games are made with Windows in mind, and they overlook macOS completely. So there you have it. Yes, you can play games on a Mac. If you guys have got any questions with anything you've seen in this video, then be sure to leave them down below in the comment section, or alternatively, you can hit me up on my social media, links to which can also be found down below in the description. If you did like this video, then be sure to hit it with the thumbs up button, and if you are new around here, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified of when I upload and release any of my new videos. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.